Is wealth a dirty word? Have you ever felt like that? Sometimes I feel like this sentiment simply represents a fear of failure to try to create an abundant, fulfilling life. Today we're going to talk about why everyone should strive to build real and lasting wealth, regardless of their faith tradition. While it is not necessarily true that absolutely everyone should strive to earn more money and build true and lasting wealth, it is generally beneficial for most to do so for many reasons. However, it's also important to note that financial wealth should not be the only or ultimate goal in life. Happiness, health, personal fulfillment, living with a passionate purpose, and helping others are all equally important facets of true wealth. Hang around until later to learn exactly how people from all walks of life perceive this important question. Let's look at some of the primary reasons why it is so important to strive to realize true and lasting multidimensional wealth. First of all, our health. Imagine having all the money in the world and being so sick that you couldn't enjoy it. It would kind of make all the money pointless, wouldn't it? So let's not forget to take care of ourselves physically and emotionally. Second, financial security and abundance. Having abundant financial resources provides a sense of financial security. It can cover our basic needs like food, shelter, and healthcare. In case of emergencies, it can help to have a safety net to fall back on, and it enables so many of the other facets of our lives. Third, feeling a sense of freedom enables us to make choices that may not be possible otherwise. This might include choosing a job you love over a job that just pays well. Feeling free enables you to decide to retire early, travel the world, or do anything else that enriches your life and the lives of those whom you love. This also includes having the time freedom to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. The fourth element of true multidimensional wealth is that it enables and fosters greater opportunities in life. True wealth can provide opportunities for better education, life experiences, and even healthcare. It also allows you to invest in yourself, your interests, and your personal development. It encourages meaningful connections with others and gives you more satisfaction in your life. The fifth component is loving and helping others. If you're truly wealthy, you have many significant, meaningful, and loving relationships with others. You manifest integrity and honor in all that you do. You thrive by investing time, energy, and emotion in others, and you have the means, the time, and the energy to help others. This can be through charitable giving, supporting causes that you believe in, or helping out and lifting up friends, family, or others in need. Sixth is leaving a legacy. Some people strive to build wealth to leave a legacy for their children or future generations. This might include a nest egg that can provide for their education or a head start in life. Or it might mean helping your family or others to experience a truly wealthy lifestyle through understanding and applying proven principles that foster multidimensional intergenerational wealth that is passed on from generation to generation. Number 7 is reducing stress and increasing your quality of life. Life's worries can lead to significant stress, negatively impacting mental and physical health. Achieving true and lasting multidimensional wealth can help reduce these pressures, thereby improving your overall quality of life. Your quality of life is characterized by happiness and joy in all that you do. And finally, living your life with a passionate purpose gives powerful meaning to your life. Living a wealthy lifestyle with a passionate purpose helps you to live a life of significance. Living this way gives you a huge reason to wake up each morning bursting with enthusiasm for your life of adventure, service, love, and joy. The ultimate goal of experiencing true multidimensional wealth comprises all these things. Lest you think that my definition of true wealth is unique to me, let's review what several faith traditions around the world think of it. Let's start with the Christian parable of the talents. In the New Testament, the parable of the talents can be found in the New Testament in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. In this parable, a master entrusts his 3 servants with varying amounts of money or talents, according to their abilities. The master praises the first 2 servants for their good and faithful service, but rebukes the third for his lack of initiative. This parable is often interpreted not specifically as a directive to earn more money, but rather as an encouragement to use one's gifts, opportunities, and resources responsibly and productively in service to God. Therefore, increasing wealth also means increasing the resources one can further for God's glory. It's important to note that the pursuit of wealth should not become an end in itself, nor should it lead to greed or neglect of other Christian virtues and responsibilities. Now let's learn about the Muslim perspective on wealth. Excessive focus on material wealth without due attention to spirituality and ethical considerations is generally discouraged. There are teachings that highlight the positive aspects of wealth if it is earned and used correctly, primarily through three principles. Muslims are encouraged to engage in economic activities and earn a living in a manner that is halal, meaning lawful and ethical according to Islamic law. To avoid falling into debt and potentially having to pay interest, it is advised to strive toward wealth generation and financial stability. In Islam, the pursuit of wealth should always be balanced with spiritual development, ethical behavior, and social responsibilities. The teachings of Hinduism are similar. If your dharma involves activities that generate wealth, like business or trade, you should perform those actions. These actions should be performed without attachment to the results, and the wealth generated should be used responsibly. Hindus are encouraged to act without any desire for personal gain or reward. The fruits of one's actions should be offered to God or used for the welfare of others. The third principle teaches adherents to live in the world, but not be of it, meaning that while one can engage with the world, individuals should remain detached from worldly desires and outcomes. One can strive to earn money, but it should not become the sole focus of life or lead to greed. The fourth principle is righteousness. Accumulation of wealth should not be at the cost of righteousness. Now let's turn our attention to how Buddhists think about building wealth. Buddhism emphasizes the middle way, a path that avoids both extreme asceticism and self-indulgence. Buddhist teachings revolve around four key principles. Buddhists, like anyone else, need resources to meet their basic needs. They also have a responsibility to take care of their families and those who depend on them. They also believe in generating resources to help others. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is compassion and the desire to relieve the suffering of others. If a Buddhist can earn more and accumulate wealth, they can use it to support charitable causes and help those in need. Buddhists also encourage the support of temples, monasteries, dharma centers, and other Buddhist institutions. These require funding to maintain their facilities, support their monastic communities, and provide teachings and services to the public. Earning more money and building wealth is not in conflict with Buddhist teachings if it's done through right livelihood, which means earning a living in a way that doesn't harm others and is in alignment with ethical principles. The Jewish tradition does place an emphasis on four principles that could be interpreted as encouragement toward financial success. The first is tzedakah, which is often translated as charity, though it has a broader meaning in Jewish law and ethics. The second is financial independence. The third is the sustainability of Jewish institutions. Many Jewish communities have a variety of institutions, including synagogues, schools, and charities, that require funding to operate. Members of the Jewish community often contribute to supporting these. And finally, educational investment. Jewish culture places a high value on education, which can be a significant financial commitment. Within the context of the LDS Church, there are a few reasons that might encourage members to strive for financial well-being and multi-dimensional wealth generally. Number 1, self-reliance and providing for one's family. The LDS Church strongly emphasizes the principle of self-reliance. Having additional financial resources can enable more extensive or impactful service, either through direct financial contributions or by allowing for more flexible use of one's time. They place a high value on education and lifelong learning. Building wealth can allow for better educational opportunities for oneself and one's children. And finally, the LDS Church encourages its members to prepare for emergencies by having a supply of food, water, and financial resources. It's important to note that while earning money and building wealth may be beneficial for these reasons, the LDS Church also emphasizes the importance of not becoming overly attached to wealth or allowing it to become an idol in one's life. And finally, let's discuss why even the unaffiliated and sometimes considered more worldly secularists, atheists, and agnostics may strive to realize wealth and personal well-being for various reasons. Here are a few common motivations. By striving for wealth and personal well-being, they aim to improve their own lives and create positive experiences for themselves and those around them. Secondly, these individuals often embrace the concept of self-actualization, which refers to the pursuit of personal growth and the fulfillment of one's potential. They may see wealth and well-being as enabling factors that provide the resources, opportunities, and freedom necessary for personal development and the realization of their goals and aspirations. Third, wealth and personal well-being can grant these individuals a sense of empowerment and autonomy. This aligns with their values of promoting well-being and making the world a better place. So what about you? How do you really feel about focusing your energies on working toward a more abundant, fulfilling, rewarding, and multi-dimensionally wealthy lifestyle? If you're going to make it happen, you will have to start with some level of dissatisfaction with your current life in order to sustain the motivation needed to make this significant change in your life. I hope you start today. Don't sell yourself short. Begin now to make your life better and leave the world a much better place than when you arrived here.